Hello, my friends. How are you today? I was excited to read a story with you. I've got a fun one. Good night, Mr. Panda. And Mr. Panda's got his donut pajamas on. I love his donut pajamas. And he's got his little nightcap. He looks a little bit tired, I think, Mr. Panda. He's ready for bed. He's got a little panda, stuffed panda bear toy that he's hanging on to upside down by Steve Antony. Good night, Mr. Panda. Let's see what Mr. Panda's up to. Oh, there he is. He's had his bath. Mr. Panda has a rubber ducky in the bathtub. He likes to play rubber. Oh, there's a tail up here. There's a tail holding a toothbrush, a stripy tail. That is a mystery. I don't know whose tail that is. And there's a rubber ducky in the bathtub. What's a big hippopotamus wearing flower pajamas? Oh my, what a big mouth you have. Says the hippopotamus. I am going to bed. Good night, Mr. Panda. Oh, what a big mouth you have. Mr. Panda's in the bath with his rubber ducky, and he says, "You've forgotten to brush your teeth." He's got the bubbles going in the bubble bath. A hippopotamus says, "I'll just brush them twice in the morning." Oh, there's the little creature with the stripy tail. It's a lemur. It's a little lemur holding the toothbrush. And he says, "My mouth is minty fresh." Little lemur's got sparkly teeth. "Good night, hippo," says Mr. Panda. Oh, there's Skunk. Skunk says, "It's cuddly time. Good night, Mr. Panda." He's got his red blanket and his love heart pajamas. He's going to bed now to have cuddly time. Oh, that sounds really nice. Mr. Panda, you forgot to take a bath. He's blow drying. He's blow drying his fur with his blow dryer. Skunk says, "I don't worry about it. I take a bath once a month." Be you. But that's the way skunks are. Skunks don't take baths. They're supposed to be smelly little guys. That's their gift. And the lemur now has the rubber ducky, and he says, "I'm squeaky clean." Mr. Panda says, "Good night, skunk." Night, Mr. Panda. Oh, he's got his donut pajamas. "You should go to bed, sloth." Oh, there's Sloth. And Sloth is just hanging out. "I'm too tired to move." Sloths are very slow little creatures, and they're tired. Sloths go slowly, slowly. "We are going to bed," say all the sheep. "Good night, Mr. Panda. Ba, ba, ba." Mr. says to all the sheep, "You forgot your pajamas." Sheep don't wear pajamas, Mr. Panda. They already have wool all over them. They're sheep. And the sheep say, "Sheep don't wear pajamas, Mr. Panda." They've got their woolly coats. But lemurs do. Lemurs wear stripy pajamas to match their stripy tails. Yay for stripes! "Good night, sheep," says Mr. Panda. He is brushing his teeth. Good job. Brush, 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 brush. I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth. These are things that we must do. "Oh, Mr. Panda, are you going to bed?" There's a lemur coming up the stairs with all his stripes. There's Mr. Panda. "Yes, I'm going to bed." Oh, there's his little teddy bear panda. Up, up, up the stairs. Oh, the little lemur says, "But haven't you forgotten something?" What did he forget? Did Mr. Panda forget something? A hug! A good night hug, right? Everybody needs a good night hug. Good night, lemur. Good night, Mr. Panda. Lemur wanted a hug, a bedtime good night hug. I want a hug before bedtime. Do you want a hug too? Yeah, we all want a hug before bedtime, right? Oh, we say good night and feel all cozy and happy. Oh, what does lemur say? But, Mr. Panda, what is it, lemur? Mr. Panda's so tired. That's my bed. Mr. Panda, he lied down in lemur's bed. It's a little too small for Mr. Panda. His legs are sticking out. The bed is very small and Mr. Panda is very big. This bed is the right size for the lemur. Mr. Panda fell asleep in the wrong bed. Oh dear. Oh, little lemur, what are you going to do? You know what the lemur could do is go and sleep in Mr. Panda's bed. Is that what he does? Yes. The little lemur goes to sleep in Mr. Panda's bed. They did a trade. They did a trade so everybody gets to have a super good night's sleep and a little adventure. That sounds fun. That was a good story. Good night, Mr. Panda. Good night, my friends. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more fun stories.